Okay, Paul asked me to demonstrate how I build greens. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. Alright, I think I'm going to lay out a new hole just to use to show the whole process that I use to figure out which way I want to take this hole though. So I think I want to take it back this way. The tee box over here. Alright, so the first thing I do is build the base for the green. And I generally have already measured out on the first hole kind of my green size. So I'm going to roughly make this the same. This is going to be a slight little dog leg to the right. So I'm just going to go in here and kind of figure out best location for this green might be. I'm going to elevate it just a tad. That's going to flatten it out. Alright. Next thing I do, I mean this isn't part of the green build, but it's just something I do in my process, is go ahead and cut out the fairway through the trees. A lot of times I'll strip these trees all the way down to nothing, but sometimes I like to build around the ones that are already generated. Here. Alright. So, see, it's about 280 to the tee here, so somewhere in this area you could hit a tee shot. And you could hit a tee shot over here. And so the consideration for me is if you hit your tee ball to the right side of the fairway on this one, I'm going to penalize you. But if you get it out here to the left, I'm going to open it up a little bit for you. So I've got my flat surface here. Now we just Pick some green shapes that we want to use. Build this green. What do we want? Start with this one. And what I like to do is go over here, the previous one, kind of measure, make sure I'm at a similar size. And I also laid down some measuring sticks. That's 40 yards, 30 yards, etc. Well, it looks like it'll be a decent size. And then, if I'm going to give you an angle from this side, fit the screen in here. Like this. Then I like to give it some fairway fringe. Same size. Don't worry about that line because we're going to do something later on with that. Then the next thing I'm going to, just make a unique green shape. So if I'm over here, I'm going to probably end up bunkering this front over here. Give you a little deeper. I think what I may do is bring it out to the front some. I don't think that shape's going to help. What we'll do here is we'll have a bunker there, but if I'm over here, open it up and give you a little bit of distance. So I may increase this arm a little bit. Slightly increase this a little bit. Alright. We've got a good start. Really gonna have to do some things with this bunker. that's fine. I'm gonna lower the ground here in front of the green. I know this doesn't seem like it has a lot to do with building the green, but kind of need to know where the shot's going to come from. Alright. We're out here about 289. Good. And if we're over here on this side, we're penalized with that tree. Kind of a narrow shot into the green. Alright. So with this course I'm doing a good bit of light rough around the bunkers and the greens. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this around to give us our look that we want. We'll run the fairway right up to that bigger side. Oh, I like to All right, sorry about the little break there. Had a call. All right, now, you know, and really this is for Paul's assistance, but building the green, you know, I try to consider a lot of factors. Like I said, like where, you know, if I can steer you into a tee shot that's in a particular side of the fairway or particular area of the fairway, you know, and then if I want to protect from this angle or that angle, and you know, what I'm gonna do here on this one is I'm gonna help the golfer out a little bit, and eventually I'll put a little bunker over here. It won't be a big one. It'll just be something, and really it'll be something that you might can carry, but it'll be one of those things where you think, there's a bunker there. Maybe I should play out to the left side of the fairway. If you hit out to the left side of the fairway, you're gonna have this good look at the green. But if you're over here, you're gonna have this tucked in look. Yeah. So anyway, I built this fairway just to kind of show, you know, what we're gonna do there, and then it's gonna dribble down from this effect. So I'm gonna wrap this fairway. Oh, that's not fairway. That's green. I'm gonna wrap this fairway around here. Kind of bring it in front of the green. We're gonna have where we start choking it down. That's looking pretty good. I definitely want to move this out. I know this is a little out of the scope of building the green, but for this hole, it's kind of all part of the purpose. This guy here, and we'll up to here and try to smooth some of this. Got a little gap there. All right. So now for what Paul's looking for. All right. So I'm going to divide this green up into maybe 4 sections, 3 or 4. So I'm going to have this little area over here. will be one of our tougher pins. And then we'll have this middle section, and then we'll have this area to the left. So I'm going to take this one, cut it up in 3 splices. You can have multiple pins across those. So if I've hit the correct tee shot, and I'm over here on the left, I'm gonna make this area, I'm gonna raise it just a little. Make a little tier here. And once you get up to about 10, you'll get a pretty good defined slope there. See, all the way around. Then we got a little mound here. So that's gonna be a pretty tough pin, especially if I put it close to the slope and you're coming in from this direction. You could hit and trickle off. All right, so in fact, I think I'm gonna make this a double tier green. Well, a multi-tier green. But I'm gonna do this back corner. Actually, this will give me a 4th area for a pin. Could be pretty tough. All right. Got a little mound back there. The mound over here. And then this bunker here could even have a little hump to it, which sorry, that was the wrong tool. Meant to do this. Create a little place coming out of the bunker here that's a little hump towards the center of the green. I just went up about 6, so that shouldn't have much more than just some good beads coming off of it. Alright. And then coming down into the fairway, make a little area here. I get you between these hills. Get another good place to put a pin. This would be an easy pin, really, because you'll have a clear shot to a front part of the green that has a good slope behind it. Down about 2 inches. It does. Yeah. Then I like to drag this out into the fairway a little bit just to kind of continue the sloping. Alright. Pretty good. So we could put a flag right here. It's going to have some break to it, but it's really not going to be that difficult of a pin position. It'll be right on the front. And then all this work has created some breaks through here. Back here in the back, I'm going to put a little slope back to catch some shots and keep them on the green. Just be a little friendly here. And create us some more break. Take that one up about 5. Then I may drag it off the green some. Bank it a little more. Maybe not that much. Now let's just see what it looks like. Got a lot of neat things going on this green. Then I kind of got a good base. I'm going to take the flag, move it to different areas to look at the break in that area. So this is pretty flat, and I don't like to leave it flat, so need to raise and maybe just go to this guy here. Do a little, about a 1-inch Take it down. Bit of brake all over the place. So we got a little tear there. We got a lot of brake. Let's take the flag and put it to some different areas of the green. The area is perfect. If I could put a flag right there. And it has a lot of brake, but it really wouldn't be that hard of a pin. If I go back in here. Yeah. Right. We got this slope to the back. All pretty good. I think I'm going to make just a little indentation here. Middle. Drop this area down a little bit. Create some slope. Yeah, I like that. That'll be good. Okay, so now for our nasty pin. Let's see what this looks like. I like to keep the pin about 2.5 to 3 squares from the edge. What's up, Steve? You want to invite me to a party? We can talk live. Alright, so I'm going to dump this back in here. This little mound has about built itself. Yeah, I was doing this for Paul. This is Paul's Greens My Way video. I think I may want to raise that side a little bit. So I don't really want all that severe slope off of the green. So I just took the flat and kind of pop it around here. It has slope off, but it's not as severe. Cushion right here. Alright. That may look easy, and it probably will play easy in the designer, but that's a pretty tough pin if the wind's blowing. Alright there, Steve. Go ahead and knock out my bunker here. Get a little added bonus to bunker my way. But get these bunkers in place, we'll do a little quick test play to see how our green plays with no wind. Kind of gauge how tough it is and how it's going to look. And the next step of my process is to hit it with a soft fuzzy flatten. I'm doing the flatten. I like the flatten on the bunkers. I'm going to raise it around and run it around the edge. I usually always do flatten with bunker sculpting. Oh, ran that off in there. I didn't mean to do that. Probably alright though. But I use the raise for the look from the fairway. Really good. I haven't even changed the lighting at all on this theme yet. Pretty good. Do a little bit here. Got in there just a tad. Yeah, that's just flatten. Notice it'll sink it a little bit. I'm just sinking the sand. And then what it does, kind of as a benefit, creates that look in the grass. So go back to the oval flatten. Kind of continuity through here. Alright, that's pretty good. Now, my tee shot's going to be about right in here. And I want to see a little bit more of the bunker, so now I'm going to use the raise. I'll grab one of these. I'm going to sink this side a little bit. Should give me a little bit better view of the bunker, and I can even go back out here and oh. Need to probably knock a little bit of this hump out too. Alright, let's just give it a quick play so we can actually see what it looks like. It's going to be rough right here, but I got this far up the hole yet. Like I said, I'm going to try to put a bunker out there to force you to play to the left side. Which playing to the left side is going to be better. It's going to give you the better shot. Here, I've got a ball down the left side. Take note of where I'm at. So I am 113 yards down 4. In this condition, it'll probably be an easy shot, but I just hit a full 120 in there to see what happens. Probably be a little bit long and roll down into this area. Now, not the easiest of putts. There, so thing I like to do. Distance tool. Check out where 113 is. I know you can get it with your tool when you're standing out there, but I like to throw down a mark at this point, and I can know about exactly where I'm going to be. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try to increase my view here of the bunker. Some of this fairway right here is obstructing my view. I've gone flat in here, and the soft one will blend in a little better. Now if I'm over here, it's going to be not as good as over here. Really raise. Raise this knoll up here a little bit. See what it looks like when I do it from back here. I'm just bumping that down a little bit. Give me a good view so I can really kind of see that there's a lot of sand there. Now when you do that, you may have to go back in here and soften it up again. kind of smoothing this out a little just to make it blend. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. A little dip I've made here, so this guy and flatten. And I make it more of a natural slope. Alright. So now all that's left is to finish the fairway up and build the tee boxes. So here's kind of what they look like when you've finished it all. I'm going with some odd shaped back tee boxes, and then I'll just have some small forward tee boxes. This is the rustic theme, and I kind of played with the colors a little bit. That's it. That's pretty much what I do for for my greens, and now I've got at least, well, I got one pin there. I can put a pin back there. I can put a pin over here. I can put a pin back in here. I can put one in the middle. All right, see you, Steve. See you later. I just had a little bit of a break. Thought I'd throw together a video for Paul since he's been wanting one. Right. Yeah, I'm going to check out lighting while I'm in here because I haven't even attempted to play with it on this course yet. It's a period. Time of day. One thing I do when I change this is make sure that it does not affect my greens that I've already built, and that one does, so that tree will have to go. But I do like that. I think all that looks pretty good. Before I forget, one of these trees. Actually, we can even make it a little overcast. Oh, a little morning dew. My favorite time to play golf. Alright, just getting rid of that one tree alleviated some of my shadow problem there. This is the third green, still got to be worked on. But yeah, looking pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to stop this broadcast. This was for Paul. Hopefully I'll help him with whatever greens. if my method helps. But anyway, thanks for checking it out. Xbox stop broadcast.